fucking minutes afterwards or something. That pissed me off actually, that. Wasting my time. I didn't see the point for it, but once again, it's hardly game breaking, and once again, I'm clutching at straws, so it's not a big deal. Was the Wesker that voiced... In fact, did we see Wesker in this? I can't remember if I saw Wesker or not. I presume so. And I presume Wesker's voice is the proper Wesker voice. The one that's been around for a while. The one that had the change in it for Resident Evil 5, where it's not going to be the normal Wesker voice, it's going to be something different. Bet people are happy about that. Conversion team. To give fair play to them, it did run. I mean, I didn't have an awesome PC. That ran flawlessly for me. In what resolution I got it in? Is it 800 by 600? Might be 1024. I think it might be 800 by 600 though. It ran flawlessly for me. But the major gripe, the big one though, about the entire game really, piss poor. Let me turn my volume down a bit. Fucking hell. There we go, it's a bit better. Piss poor FMV convert, really bad. I know people are saying, oh, it's because like they were always pre-rendered in the console version, stuff like that, so etc. etc. Why not fucking pre-render them using the PC version? That's lazy. I know it might take a lot of extra time, but I don't know. They could have done it, but it's just the quality of it as well. You can tell they've kind of like tried to butcher it down into one DVD, and it should have probably been 2 DVDs with all the FMV cutscenes and stuff like that. And there's no excuse because it's a PC version. Anyway, they could have just installed it to your hard drive and you've got all the shit on there. The FMV quality was poor. But that's my only free gripes about the game. The FMV is number one without a doubt, and the other two are pretty much negligible, don't even count. But the FMV was poor, really bad. Probably not so noticeable on YouTube, but for me it was fucking horrible to watch. Really grainy and just piss poor. But that's about it. It's not like it detracted from the game thing, but the characters and events depicted in this game are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons living or dead is purely coincidental. The game is protected under the laws of the Raccoon Police Department, unauthorized duplication, distribution, or blah 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 blah. Stars member blah.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Alright.
Finally,
Where's the glasses?
line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Yeah.
Forget the glasses. What's the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get
Smiling.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
back. Story of my life.
Reproduction prohibited. Hit ratio 80%, that's not too bad. 816 kills, man. Number of times killed 43. I did get me ass handed. But look at me clear time, that's not bad. That's not bad, because you know me guys, I fuck about, and I don't rush really. I just take it at my own pace. And I still got 15 hours out of it. But usually I do slack and I piss around and I have like epic smoke breaks though. Like back in Resident Evil days and stuff like that, I'd stand for like hours on it. There was probably hours on those sets, just stood around smoking. Whereas now I don't do that. I kind of like, I carry on going forward while I'm smoking and stuff like that, and smoking takes less of a priority than what the game does. But I think people were saying it's about 15 to 20 hours or something like that. So that's not bad really. I'm quite happy with 15 hours for Resident Evil 4 as well. I mean, that's a nice time for Resident Evil 4. It feels like a good experience. And not only that, it's certainly a game that you need to play through a second time to get the full proper experience out of it. So you know exactly what you're doing, you know. I mean, I didn't hunt for treasure, did I? I didn't get the treasure maps, which no doubt people are like, no, what are you doing? You gotta get the treasure maps. But did I struggle, guys? I didn't really struggle, did I? Not really. I mean, I fucked up a few times and stuff was a bit awkward sometimes and I got lamed out a few times and stuff like that, but it wasn't that bad really. So I didn't exactly struggle. What grade is it though? It's going to be a bad ranking. Now you can buy an infinite launcher and Matilda from the merchant. Ooh, an infinite launcher, man. Yeah. Save, go on then. We'll save it onto 20th save. Which is just about right actually, because if I did start a new game it would be on number 1. Nice. Sweet. That was good. I really did enjoy that, guys. I really did. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. I mean, everyone's been going to me for a long time. There's been 2 games that people have been wanting me to do for since I finished Resident Evil 3. Metal Gear Solid 2, Resident Evil 4. I want to do Code Veronica as well. And I want to do Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. It's just finding the right time, stuff like that. But this is going to be the difference now, guys, which I've not said to anyone yet. Fuck off, intro. Yeah, this is going to be the main difference. Separate ways. Assignment Ada, The Mercenaries, Movie Browser. Separate ways. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Just before I start though, like I was saying, this is going to be a difference with the HTSF from now on, guys. I'm going to be mainly hitting newer games. I've not told anyone this yet, Barclay and stuff like that, but it's going to be mainly all newer games now, and when there's no new games to play, when I do finally get through fucking the majority of the newer games, and in the gaps and stuff like that, I'm going to be doing the older stuff, so like, what I'm going to be doing from now on is playing survival horror stuff, so Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Metal Gear Solid stuff, 2, 3 and 4 when I get a PS3. Code Veronica, when I get my Wii and stuff like that, it's going to be Resident Evil 0, Remake, Umbrella Chronicles, stuff like that. Devil May Cry 2, 3, 4, Gears of War, Bioshock, Call of Duty 4, stuff like the newer stuff pretty much. Any Brawl and stuff like that, all the kind of new Wii games, probably Halo and stuff on the Xbox. So you get the kind of gist I'm going for, guys, the newer games. And when I fancy a break in between the newer stuff, that's when I'll do older stuff like Mario or like, just for instance, R-Type, Ghouls and Ghosts, etc. Do you know the older, like, the SNES sort of stuff and like Genesis and some of the more obscure PlayStation games and stuff like that. I'm going to fit those in between the newer stuff. Of course, I've still got to finish my current round of games, Penny Arcade, Chrono Trigger, Fear. Fear counts into the newer stuff as well. It does, because it's still in it. It's like slight survival horror, and it's not new, but you know what I mean. So basically, like PS2 generation onwards, pretty much, and PS1 for like Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid 1, which I've already done. But you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So look at this though.
Separate ways.
Separate ways. Separate ways. So yeah, the upcoming months for the rest of this year should be pretty interesting.
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
Is that to old Wesker? See, I never played these extra mini games, and I think there's actually a fair bit of story to them in them. Ada. Oh, they're all normal, aren't they? Shut up. Look at Ada, proper fucking ninja. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be fucking cool. Oh no, I hope it was gonna be like razor wire or something. That's fucking awesome. That's a cool gun you've got, Ada. No need to do that though. Whisker!
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders.